bypassing a bottleneck. And the bottleneck prior to what we call the Industrial Revolution was metabolism, right? It's just like how much like oats can a human or a horse physically digest and then convert into useful mechanical output for their peasant overlord or whatever. And nowadays we would giggle to think that like, oh, the amount of food we produce is meaningful in the context of like the economic power of a particular country, because 99% of the energy that we consume routes around our guts, through the gas tanks of our cars and through our aircraft and in our grids and stuff like that.
Interesting.
And so right now, the AI revolution is about routing around cognitive constraints that in some ways writing, like writing, printing press, computers, the internet have already allowed us to do to some extent. A credit card is a good example of something that routes around a cognitive constraint of like building up network of trust, right? It's decentralized trust.
Yeah, that's interesting. It is also really interesting, something that came up, and I want to credit James Bradbury and Gwern with making this interesting point when I was talking with them a couple of days ago, is if you measure by GDP, AI's outputs might be underwhelming, right? One of the complaints that